Well, killed a guy.
Armando unkilled him.
And yeah, you're very right. The man had been unslain.
What else can I say but you're welcome?
Mondo's like, it wasn't that big of a deal, you know. I only did the impossible, only brought someone back from the dead.
It's not exactly
Right?
the first time.
But it was arguably one of the more important times.
Possibly.
I mean, he's done it all of twice, so.
3 times now.
Huh?
3 times now.
3 times?
Yep. This was
Make that
Ah,
thrice good, sir.
I apologize.
I think at this time we can consider this a successful test, and I can put this device up and never use it again.
That is the intention. So we are back at the bar.
Yes.
Sandoval
everyone
buy you a
is
drink.
Back at the bar. And as such, I assume everyone is kind of getting their chill on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Getting
I
some downtime stuff done.
How far after is?
List of stuff.
How
Come
long has
again?
it been? How long has it been?
Long enough to get back to the bar, so an hour?
So I've had about basically enough time to get patched up, and that's about it.
Pretty much.
Okie dokie.
okay. I am. I am playing a soft song on the flute.
All right.
Character sheet come back. Like I went to switch it to its own window and it just kind of vanished. Like, nope, I'm gonna run away now. All right.
Butterbeard did not come with it.
15. Who did not? The. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure he has business he needs to deal with, either the dealing with the arbitration
Fair enough.
or other such.
Yes. He is not around at the moment.
I did not want to do that. I'm gonna click my guy. There we go. Character sheet.
But it turns out just to win a trick and someone else wearing a fancy hat.
Someone thought. Damn it! Now my mind went to Girl Genius and the Jaegers.
Ah,
Hats are a very serious business.
indeed.
Well, you're telling me there's multiple of me.
It's a webcomic. Jaegers are a type of monster that are created through science.
On the exclamations and explosions.
Yes.
They will literally kill you for a nice hat. I mean, they'll kill you for a lot of other things.
But a nice hat's pretty high on the list, huh?
Let me put this. There's some of them that are pretty mellow. Somebody fucked with one of their hats and they kind of went rampage. It was very amusing.
Sounds like Red Dead.
Anyway, so like I said, 15 on that perform.
Okay.
It's kind of that whole. On the one hand, hey, you just effectively, legally speaking, he is totally in the clear. Sandoval is.
Very much so.
On the other hand, the whole thing started because his friend died. Well, okay, let me correct myself. Because his friend got killed.
Fair. That's a pretty fair assessment because that's what happened.
So it's not. It's trying to think how to put it. It's not quite mournful, but it's maybe melancholy. If the
was
difference
tragic is what it
makes
was.
sense.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Sorry, I just.
No, you're fine. It's a very somber mood. I get it.
Buy you a drink, Sandoval, if you have one.
Heat drink.
Well, now that business is over with, Decker, you wanted to talk to me?
Yes. I've taken the liberty of setting up a lab for you.
Oh.
Got some things placed inside of a building. Boy, you're a flatmate. Don't forget to stop in.
Right. The house you said it was for me. I'll remember to sleep there eventually. Actually, look over at Sandoval. I really have some work I need to get back to while I'm not at sea, and if there's a lab available, I should be getting to that. So
Mm-hmm.
he kind of tips a forelock of hair as though he has.
For you, Daddy. You
Okay, we're getting.
All right, Pete.
All right. Armando and Sandoval getting kind of open about their kinks, huh?
Huh?
He's calling him daddy.
And in come the Redbeards. They're security dudes.
And
And,
unknown person.
and an unknown person. Correct.
It's quite busty. Not quite as much, but now they get a better look, but still.
It accentuates them well.
Yes. Very, very good way to put it.
I mean, you wouldn't
got a lot
necessarily
of
kick her
straps
out
on
of
you.
bed for like getting crumbs everywhere, would you?
Can't say as I
Dang.
would.
You'd let her eat crackers in bed.
I mean, probably have to like dust off the sheets, but other than that, yeah, it'd be fine.
Just lift up one shake, it'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
She has a lot of straps on. What are you holding?
Out of game, weren't they named after gemstones?
Correct. Ruby and Garnet.
Ruby and Garnet. Ruby beard and Garnet beard, or just Ruby and Garnet?
Beard. Yes. Ruby and Garnet beard.
Ruby beard, Garnet beard. Pleasure to see you again.
Yes. Just the man we've come to see. You asked for help, and we searched and searched, and we found you a helper. She steps forward, sticks her hand out, kind of drops her heavy book bag.
Ka-chunk.
Daisy Wells, at your service. They say you need help in the lab.
I do.
Well, then when do we get started?
Well, no time like the present. Come with me, and I'll show you where I'm working and what I'm working on.
Good. She will accompany you and Decker to said lab. Yeah, Ruby and Garnet are like left speechless, not really needing them. They have no idea why they came. They're gonna sit down and eat the rest of the food at the table.
To be fair, I would not have just accepted a random person walking in, so
That's very fair. She did not come cheap. So they decided to kind of flaunt it. Whatever, you burst their bubble. Who cares?
They wanted to be like, hey, we brought you a new person to
Instead, you
work
just
with.
walked up and appropriated her. Like, come on, follow me. She's like, right away.
out of game, I am going to actually test her out and see what she knows and how good she is before I start showing her all of my secrets.
That's fair.
But
So there was this one time I shook hands with a Yachten.
Could potentially prove problematic.
do you still have your hand?
Yeah, you drew it back and it looks normal. All right, so Sandoval. Um, what are you doing? Just kind of like drinking.
Yeah, pretty much. He's still kind of stabbed.
Fair. Leander will come and read your tarot. You'll be happy to know. Does a little more than it used to.
Sandoval is not gonna like shoo him away mostly because he doesn't have the energy for it right now.
That's fair. You get 11 hit points back.
Oh, nice. Puts me at like 2/3.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, one of them looks over at you, Genji, kind of noticing that you're playing an instrument from your homeland. It's gonna begin to, groove with it, enjoying the sounds. Jaeger, what do you got going on?
Drinking with
Drinking
Leander
with
and
Sandoval.
Sandoval, discussing what the specifics of the spot and mob we're headed to for him.
What? Specifics of what?
We're helping Leander out.
Oh,
He will accompany us to Galicia. He's helped us out thus far. Feel like it's only fair.
well, I mean, you're saying you're never gonna have Sandoval argue to go to Mauve. He's been wanting to go to Mauve since, he broke away from his family.
Oh, so when I said
Broke
mob,
away.
you're like, what?
Basically.
No one has a problem with us going to mob. It is a group effort, after all.
Yes.
Right, Captain? As I pat you on the back.
Speaking with Leander about it, he would tell you the place he needs to go called Pettishaw Key. That's QUA, by the way. Why? Which is on one of the southern islands, Scarletta. Pettishaw Key. Anyone with knowledge, geography, or local?
I can roll a local. I do not have any ranks in geography. He probably
Okay.
should, to be honest, but
Well, that just means that, off the top of your head, you couldn't be like, yeah, I know where that is, on off of what side of what island that is.
there's my D20. It was hiding amongst my other dice.
The knowledge geography.
And I think Sandoval's still a little punch drunk because that knowledge local is a mighty 11.
You're not sure.
Yeah.
It's a little deep in Mauve.
Yeah, it might vaguely sound familiar, but that's about all you're getting out of him. He does pretty good on knowledge locals, but not today.
Not today, Junior. And the person he is going to drop the cards off to is a woman by the name of Misharon. Go get your mommy. Misharon just so happens to be a Maw priestess which to anyone that knows what that means, she's a voodoo priestess.
That's why he has no real desire to try and gyp her. Well, more accurately, he's vaguely tempted and then goes, no.
Yeah, he'd like to avoid it, honestly.
I can't imagine why. Like, completely screwing over voodoo priestesses.
Yeah. We
That's
do
like
that in our
Armando's
spare
thing.
time.
Oh. I guess he wasn't screwing over the voodoo priestess. He was just screwing her. That's
Wasn't a voodoo priestess?
Yeah.
You don't know that. None of us knew that.
I'm pretty sure.
What, for pirates?
She could have been an apprentice. Now, boom.
Oh,
She can't
no.
be because you fucking took her
Chick
virginity.
from-
Now she can't be pure anymore. Good job.
At what point do
Well-
you think purity comes into voodoo?
Yeah, I don't know.
Knowing what little I do about it, I somehow think it actually kind of is the opposite. Being more natural and all.
Natural.
Nice choice of words.
Natural, maybe, but no, I honestly know so little about voodoo that making any statements
Sure.
seems.
It doesn't deal heavily with sexuality in one way or the other. But it does deal heavily in souls, and so is to assume that one is procuring them in some fashion, either birthing them, stealing them from murdered men. So probably not a child. So yes, you make it to your place there, Armando.
Okay, so on the walk, I'm showing her a few pages here and there to gauge her understanding.
She seems competent.
Okay.
She's picking up the higher concepts, at least the basic math and science of it all. You're pretty sure you could give her directions. She'd be able to follow them. Um, she admits she's herself is a bit of an inventor, uh, and dabbles in clockwork engineering.
Okay. I'm gonna bring up the wind up lantern and see what she would suggest using for the filament.
Hmm. Yeah, she actually would. Are you showing her the actual lamp? Are you giving her?
I have the actual lamp. I haven't built another one yet.
So it's more you're just kind of like spitballing with her.
Well, yeah. So one of the problems, and it's the problem we have with all electric lights, the bulbs burn out way too fast.
Right. She herself has been trying to find a way to capture natural bioluminescence. Hasn't truly perfected a way yet, but has in her possession several burned out and broken psi crystals that she's been tampering and tinkering with. She believes has potential as something of a long life filament, um, maybe even the ability to uh, magnify. Basically, no longer periscopes, but now telescopes.
Okay.
But she believes even after a psi crystal is burned out, still has more uses. She's as of yet unsuccessful. She's going to continue to try.
Okay. Um, so she's demonstrated knowledge in engineering. How about alchemy?
Rudimentary at best. Out of game, she has a 3.
3 ranks or 3 total?
She has 3 ranks.
Ah,
It modifies up pretty decent to like a 9. So
yeah, that's not bad. Definitely better than the layman. Right.
Decker feels very out of place.
So we get there, and I'm gonna. He's just kind of trailing along behind.
Yep. Watching the tits.
So we get back to the house or houses, I guess.
Yes.
Well, just to clear up, this is my house, but the lab's in here. Or actually, this one is. They're totally separate buildings, aren't they? This one isn't even a house.
Correct. Your lab is upon the concrete days so that you don't burn anything down.
That's
So
fair.
you no longer have to climb down through a stinky sewer that's been patched. There is now a door. I don't know what I haven't meant to ping here. Imagine a door, if you will, that opens and shuts. It's amazing.
This is actually 3 stories, isn't it? Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yes, but I have turned it in. No, it's actually a building with a basement
And then a second.
and an outlying building.
Okay.
Yeah, so but I'm saying that the basement is concrete or cobble
That's fine.
days where they have fireproofed an area for you to burn or blow shit up if need be.
Okay. Because it has decent ventilation.
Yes. If not, they will bust holes wherever the hell you need them. It's your building.
Not sure what that does for the overall structure, but you know.
You can you can do with it as you need. Yeah, basically, all he did was get rid of any secret passages, cleaned up any connection to the city sewers because it's basically filthy.
Well, he's not wrong.
Had any traces of kidnapping and ne'er do welling cleaned up? You would never even know there was a guy tied up back there for a day or two.
I want to watch that TV.
So this is where you'll be spending your downtime, I assume.
Yep.
JJ.
The rest of the guys, what do you guys got going on?
I don't craft anything, so I'm pretty much gonna
fair.
be
Drinking.
yeah, potentially going out shopping later, but for the rest of the day at least, I'm going to be drinking. And
Jaeger, you got anything?
Who do that?
Genji, you got anything going on?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was talking, but my mic was down.
What JJ now?
What's the weather look like outside?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, my mic was down. I apologize.
Oh yeah,
Go ahead.
no, you're fine. The weather is it's Meridian Isles, man. It's always nice until it isn't. I'll let you know what it isn't.
Ah, man, no storm.
Point we will all know that it isn't.
Correct. Honestly, the weather truly doesn't vary much from mild to like rainy. Um, even during winter, it's just a lot of rain.
yeah, we're like in the the tropical zone, so a cold winter is like 60.
Yeah. Oh no, all we get is coconuts and bananas. How are we gonna ship them
Oh
anywhere?
man,
Yeah, you can't put bananas on a boat.
Yeah.
dude, anything lame. No, I just sit here and drink with Sandoval.
Okay. Genji, you got anything going on?
No. Genji's basically just relaxing with his friends.
Morning.
Trying to think. Oh, Lord of mercy. I had a thing that I was. He is. Good God. Hold on. Let me see if I put a note in my character sheet. Because there was a thing I wanted to work on or look into, and I can't recall what it was, but maybe I noted it. Come on. Switch. Roll 20, why are you doing me like this?
Uh,
There we go. Well, it won't be here anyway. No, apparently not. Yeah, if I remember, I'll say something, but at the moment, Genji is just relaxing and enjoying the fact that his friend is not dead. Because
That's fair.
I'll admit, I was kind of concerned. Okay, not kind of. I was concerned. The other guy was apparently pretty damn good, and let's face it, he tore into Sandy there.
Yeah, that's fair. Of all of the people in the quest, only you and Armando have had family members tragically ripped from you. So it's understandable that you would have that type of concern for a friend.
Yeah, that whole like checking. You if well, Jaeger and Sandoval will both note if they bother to that Genji seems to be basically periodically doing the kind of checking on Sandoval, like not necessarily the whole "Hey, are you okay?" kind of the whole glancing over, like he's still here, right? He's good.
Making sure.
Yeah.
That's fair. Your cousin didn't die right away. He kind of rotted. It was sad.
That's yes.
He died void stricken.
Your cup looks a little empty there, Sandoval. Borwich, more liquor.
Right away.
They don't like to be called wenches.
What's the
My
name?
understanding is that it depends on the individual.
Fine. You just call it by the last name, Winch. I thank you very much for your services. See? They don't mind at all.
She just kind of rolls her eyes.
Okay,
I agree
so
with you
I
though. It
just
is a pretty
rolled.
weird name.
So I rolled a wisdom check to see if I can remember her name. She works in my boyfriend's bar. Do I remember her name? If you want a wisdom check, it was a 18.
Then yes. Yes. Hip shoot name, and that's her name.
Julieta.
Julieta Q. Winch.
Yeah.
See, I knew her last name was Winch.
Another round, please. Thank you, dear.
Right away, King.
Oh, that's a name.
Yes.
She's
Yes, we
been
all
here.
have one.
Yes, she's been here for. You've been drinking here for several days, for quite a while now, my friend. You should perhaps try and
Yes.
learn the names of.
And I thought it was the oddest name in the world. Everyone else is called Marietta, Susan, and this one walks around being called Bar with the last name Winch. Oddest thing I've ever seen. I just thought she had mean parents or something. I'm sorry.
I kind of drag my hand over my face. Right. The realization of it's Jaeger, and I'm fairly certain he's being completely serious, which I'm like,
What do you say to that? You're like, I don't
Thank
even
you.
know what to answer back with that.
Not yet. Not yet. Who the bloody hell told me her name was Barwick? That's stupid now that I think I should have been smarter than that.
now you know to. Well, now, hopefully you will now remember in the future.
Sandoval probably knew her name. Well, probably knew other aspects. Depends if she was working during the fair.
Yeah, there's not a woman that works at the bar that Sandoval hasn't had. That's been established. Whether or not he knows their names, though, also has been established as potentially a low percentage.
Yeah, that's going to be definitely on the lower side of the percentile.
Like, for instance, I've seen some scandalous-looking women go up to the bar, and they call Sandoval Little Snookums, but I know his name is Sandoval, so clearly they're mistaking him for someone else. Right, Genji?
Jaeger, my friend, it's what is the Merovingian phrase? It's a nickname, I think. Sandoval. Am I using the right? That's the correct phrase word, right?
Sorry, what happened? My wife came
Pet
in.
name.
Someone being called Snookums or Bar Wench. It's not. It's a nickname or other such thing, which isn't
Yeah.
necessarily something they're okay with.
Leander is kind of adjusting his monocle, looking over top of it. He's like, "Please tell me, which one of them calls him Snookums?"
Genji pauses, snickers. I'm kind of curious too now.
Well, I'm pretty sure they all did at one point. The festival was long. Sandoval is quite an entertainer.
That is a word for it, yes.
He's an entertainer, he's a captain, he's a duelist now. You do a lot of things there, buddy. Talented
Duelist,
man.
you say?
What was that? You
I
guys
don't
kind of
say,
overrode.
I know. I saw it with my own eye.
Who said who was the person who's like a duelist? Was that
Oh, Garnet Beard, the man on the same side as you are, Genji.
And I thought
Yeah,
that was
can't you
Ruby.
recognize him? They look
A duelist.
they look nothing alike.
They're literally twins.
Racist. Saying all dwarves look alike.
No, it's
know
actually one
why,
of the rarest
but-
things in their race.
It
So
is.
it's kind of like it's
I'm sorry,
eccentric.
but that exchange was beautiful. They look nothing alike. They're twins.
Racist.
All I can think is that feels like such a comedy skit moment.
See, and Jared can be a part of this, but he's choosing not to be.
No,
The
I
one
don't
with the
know.
hammer.
I kind of chose
I feel
for
like
him.
he
He's not allowed to be part of this part of the Meridian Islands. So
Yeah, Garnet's the one with the hammer.
Pretty well.
I look over at Ruby. Does he also have a hammer?
like on their
Who's for-
personage.
Are they?
Are you
like,
gonna go rifle through his robe?
No. Does he?
Right.
Does he have one like out like the other one does?
What do you mean, like
can
the
I
other
just
one
visit-
does? They're just
I was
on the
talking about their
pictures, yeah.
tokens.
yeah, they're tokens, dude.
Okay.
That was
Trying to
just
meta
a,
the meta.
no. That was a
Meta.
out of game joke.
It's an out of game joke at my expense because I'm a po ass motherfucker, and that's a standardized token. But yes, they are twins. And so Ruby Beard has the two armed guards that carry rifles. Garnet Beard has the one following him that carries the pole arm. Anyone worth his salt that knows anything about weaponry The person following him is carrying an ergot.
Ah, the dwarven weapon.
Correct. Dwarven ergot. And so when you say duelist, Garnet kind of pipes up. Oh, you fancy yourself a duelist? I'm a bit of an armsman myself.
Okay. I got that reference.
I'm missing the reference.
The one in the team. Wow, wow.
The original the early 2000s Spider-Man, Osborn said to Peter,
Oh.
"You know, I'm something of a scientist myself."
Oh, ha!
Sorry.
Sid was
No, you're
like, yeah,
fine.
yeah, totally a reference there.
I had no idea, brother.
Literally the reference I made last night.
I remember it was good. It was a good one.
But yeah,
Sorry.
you know, Sandoval.
I'm on a lot of Percocet, so.
Sandoval would would say that he has dueled people in the past.
Is it custom amongst your people to have official duels?
For the
You guys
most
just
part,
roll in the streets.
really depends on your rank and station.
Mm.
You know,
Kind of that way in Dwarven society, too. Meaning you probably shouldn't pick on someone that you can't beat up.
basically.
Yes. I don't know. I've never been to the capital. I have no idea what it's like.
Oh, it's crowded.
Ah. It gets that way at the mountain. That's right. That's why more and more of my kinsmen are traveling, taking up the same. So if nobody else has anything else, then we can speed time at least a couple days. So
That's fine by me.
Same.
all right, then let me get craft rolls for 3 days. Armando.
Start prepping the next piece of bone for my necklace.
Do I get any bonus for having an assistant?
Yes. I will give you a plus. Oh, let's see what she rolls. Give you a +4.
Okay. So the first one will be 39, and I'll just add it on for the others, so it automatically adds in. First day was the best.
Daisy seems to be picking up relatively quick everything that you're asking of her.
Excellent.
She's quite professional. Um, not very flirtatious, very to the point, sticks on topic. Uh,
Well, let's face it, with my focus, unless she was so blatantly obvious it was impossible to miss, I probably wouldn't know.
yeah, that's fair. It's very plutonic.
Well, good.
All right. So you get the formula. You were working on the health potion, correct?
Yes.
Right. You get that done. You can begin to reproduce those whenever you're ready.
Cool. First thing I do, I go find Sandoval.
Good man.
First place I'm gonna go
We
check, the drinking hall. Because
The
that's Sandoval at 90% of the time.
drinking hall.
I mean, I don't know if that's 100% accurate. He likes to go shopping too.
Okay, 85% of the time.
85% of the time. That's right. 100% of the time.
But I mean, yeah, he's at the drinking hall.
Sandoval, how are you feeling? Still injured? Excellent. Come here, drink this.
You being in a good mood and chipper's kind of got him suspicious. What is it?
It's a shot.
Of?
I start listing the chemical ingredients.
If you take a whiff, it smells faintly of almond extract. Do you know anything at all uh, about chemicals or plants?
Give you an intelligence roll.
Does Sandoval know anything about plants?
Uh, I'm checking. Um, he does have a rank in survival.
Roll it.
You know what the funny thing is? The intelligence roll has a higher bonus.
Because it's intelligence instead of wisdom.
Yeah, because with the intelligence, I have a +4 bonus. With the rank of survival and my other bonuses, it is now a 3. That's gonna be a 15 on that one.
A 15? Smells like almond extract. Nothing in your mind really comes to mind that's like bad or fatal.
Alright, whatever.
You know what? Go ahead and make another wisdom check.
Wisdom or survival?
Wisdom.
Oh
Wisdom.
boy. With the mighty +1 that I have in wisdom. Guess what? 15.
Okay. The last time you saw Armando this excited, he was telling two other people to stuff entrails back into a corpse.
That doesn't fill me with confidence. that Armando gets excited with, intros.
Morbidity.
But yeah, he'll take the shot.
Okay.
Okay. Then roll it.
What am I rolling?
D8 plus 1.
Okie dokie. 8.
Nice. You get 8 hit.
Yeah, that's math. Because you heal your con every day, naturally.
Yes. No?
It's
Is it not your con?
Level.
your hit dice.
Oh, is it just your level?
Believe so.
Oh, your con played into it too. Oh, your con played into it too.
No, I'm carrying my 3.5 book right next to me, so I can look up this stuff that I haven't had to look at in a while. So, it's like the thing Tristan brought up yesterday, and I looked it up. I'm like, huh, you are correct. The Ranger's hit die. I forgot it had gone up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, things change.
They do,
Things
and sometimes I
change.
forget that they changed and that they haven't always been that way.
It's true.
I hate when things change, but I hate when they stay the same.
I just hate things.
I don't like when people touch my things.
Hey now.
Pins.
Yeah, you gain 1 hit point per character level per full night's rest.
There you go.
I mean, that's more than my con, so. Where did I get that one from?
I don't know. It has to do with your hit points, so it sounded viable.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm almost at full health again.
Oh yeah.
One more day
Also,
of wholesome drinking and I'll
out of
be at full health.
character, the survival roll had it been 3 higher. You know what else smells and tastes like almonds? Cyanide.
Cyanide.
Cyanide. I didn't have enough apples for that.
Yeah, that's right. There are trace amounts of cyanide. Or is it cyanide or arsenic in apples? Or is it one and the same, really? I don't remember.
My
Oh,
character
I'm
always gets
honestly
on me.
unaware.
One of them smells like almonds.
Probably
If you have that, if you have that one gene. No, not everybody can smell it, but some people can.
Wanna get some pizza?
So I'm staring at you closely as I watch your wounds seal shut, finish healing over. Faint scarring is all that remains. Haha! Yes! Another happy dance in the middle of the club.
Yeah, Leander kind of realizing your excitement, kind of running over. What happened? All the excitement.
Now,
Have him in the hand and give him a shot. Said stab his hand, then give him a shot.
I only have so many of these prepared. I'm not willing to injure
This is his objection. No, yeah, in game, and that is his concern.
They're not exactly cheap to make, okay? Although I do have some ideas on making a more powerful one, but I'll get to that later. I needed to make sure that the base formula was good.
Eureka! And so, Jaeger, the chief running bear, you guys were going to see him off, correct?
Yes.
And um, Armando gave him a recipe for a thing. He would have mentioned to you, man, that you look really fucking battered. You are covered from head to toe in worse scarring than some of their most fabled fighters. And you're a young kid who's been in the Empire for quite some time. He's growing concerned that letting these people abuse you, or potentially they had treated you wrong while you were in captivity. But after hearing about the way that you fight, he's not so sure. But basically, he would confer to you with you, and basically let you know you need to protect yourself if you plan on coming home in one piece. Even the mightiest warriors know that.
I will guard myself a little better. I honestly didn't think the puny weapons over here were capable of scratching me. I was wrong.
Yeah, out of game. I've looked back at some of our battle numbers, and whoa, Jaeger has taken far more damage than all of the party combined.
To be fair, it's usually because he's on the front line.
Yeah,
Because
that's fair.
there's also the simple fact of if I took as much anywhere near as much damage as he did, I would be dead.
That's fair too. But there have also been times where he has openly walked into combat with no armor on. Um, so his scarification isn't just like defensive. His body is abused, man. He's made willpower rolls to avoid reacting to people hitting him.
Which is impressive, but not what we want him to be.
Look at the
Yeah.
stories I carve in my flesh. Look at how mighty a warrior I am. Is it not impressive? Do you know anyone more capable of damaging than me?
I
Slam my fist on the ground. Do you?
I know many men that can avoid that. That's what I'm saying.
Wear these marks' pride.
Be taking better care of yourself. All right, so question: has anybody checked to see if Jared's popped up?
I was literally just looking, and he is not online.
Okay.
He is idle.
Oh, he said just got home. Be there in a minute. That was 2 minutes ago.
Okay. Did it take me all 3 days to get this formula?
No, you would have gotten the formula on the second day and completed a potion. So
Okay.
your rolls are incredibly high.
Well, I'm getting some help. Also, my first roll was a 15 on the die. So
Also, Decker has 35,000 gold pieces that he needs to give to you for fencing the black church item.
Wait, how many?
Finally found a buyer. We finally found a buyer.
Did you say 35?
He made a decent bid
5,000.
himself. I said 35,000.
Holy fuck.
To be fair, you've been waiting for months.
He's been sitting on this money like, you know what? I'm going to spend time. I'm going to, some of this time, I'm going to make another potion. I'm going to give it to him. Was he there when I healed Sandoval?
No, he was. You would explain to him what it does, however.
Yeah, and I'm like, I want him to hold on to this. You know, should he get into a fight and be injured near death, this will get him back on his feet. It won't make him completely whole, but it will allow him to at least a chance to flee.
Ah, perfect. He, however, would speak with you about his growing concern of Nora. Nora has not been seen. She sort of disappeared after the explosion.
A few days ago.
Yeah, right after the explosion. No one's seen her since. He's pretty sure she's hightailed it because she's Elven.
Right, and they've been hunting all the elves.
Yeah, but he's gonna be going himself personally to look around for her, so he may not be available for some time.
Very well. Stay safe.
Yeah, he kind of shakes the alchemist bottle you just gave him. I will.
Well, if you need to use it on her, that's fine. I'll make you another when you get back. I can make more. I just haven't had time yet.
That's fair. Hey, you've got a home. I've got a home. Matter of fact, we're neighbors. Kind of shakes your hand like mid arm, pulls you in, does the manly clap on the shoulder.
You know, Deca, would not have made it this far without you.
No, somehow I don't think I would have either. Be safe, mate.
You as well.
Go and have a last drink with Sandy before I leave. I think I'll be going by nightfall.
Watch him walk away.
And
Turn back to Daisy. Let's go.
out of here. Genji. Glitterbeard would have popped up at some point looking for you.
Okay.
Nothing more. That's all. Looking for you. Ensuring you're having a good time, not paying for anything. He would insist.
Okay.
He would, however, if you have the time, like to take you out for the evening.
To my knowledge, I have no
So down.
no other brain. I have no other brain.
Just flip it.
I have no other engagement.
Fair.
And to be frank, unless they were urgent, they would probably get told they were going to have to wait.
Yeah. Little beard can be quite persuasive.
I just hear that one 90s pop song. Oh, no matter what I do, all I think about is you.
And so, he will be taking Genji out on the town. They will be taking in a play. We'll be eating the finest. Probably spend the rest of the evening in a gondola. Because he got it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I assume Jaeger and Sandoval continue drinking. Man, they putting a hurting on the ale stock.
Indeed.
We've literally been drinking for like 3 days. More.
Everyone's doing life. You guys are just chilling. I mean, in my mind, it's the King of the Hill intro. You guys haven't moved all fucking day, just packing in beer.
Something like that. Gerald's like, we need to go make another run. Jaeger's like, Ball, Diane, more drinks, please.
Just go back to calling me fucking Barwitch. Her name was not Diane.
He's trying. He's
Okay,
putting in the
so
effort.
I don't want to move forward with the quest a whole lot because it will become pretty involved. That's the only reason I'm kind of hanging out and doing a little bit more just nonsense. Mainly because Jared claims he's here and he's ready, but that was 2 minutes ago. So
I sent him a message, and he did not
You
respond.
realize he's in the chat?
huh?
No, so he is.
There
Yeah.
you are, bro.
Is he though?
I mean, he
Is he?
he clocked in at least.
Yeah, I see him on there. I just don't hear him. He makes no sound.
You're here, bro.
Jared, you're muted.
Well, he's not muted on Discord. He might be muted like on his headset. It's more like a seance.
Your head's muted.
Jared is among us. See if he will communicate.
We were calling out to the one
Now I'm
known as
remembering
Jared.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey where they're like,
And nope, he has left.
talk shit about me, huh? I'm fucking out of here.
So are we going
Stick
to
it out.
switch over then?
Stick it out.
I guess.
He's not in there either.
Hey, stick it out. I take it out, Daddy.
Yeah, but we gotta open it first.
Okay. You're taking that as the paper. Oh, you break it!
Daddy's the best at opening boxes.
You're so strong to see.
That's right.
Good job, Daddy.
Wow.
Okay.
+2 morale.
That's going in the because this
Yeah.
is still being recorded, so that is totally getting cut and getting put on the soundboard.
Bye, Daddy.
Super strong daddy.
See, we don't understand it
Excited.
yet, but Emma's actually going to be the paver of the road to success for us. She's going to be like, oh, and then she steals the show at the end. We're like, put in all that work. I wrote the story for 3 weeks. They're like, yeah, but Emma, the little baby did that cute thing at the end. They're like, yeah, she did, didn't she? Jared, are you here?
Don't want to do that. Don't want.
So not to brag, guys, but she did say I was her best friend.
She did. Sophia goes, "Oh, hi, best friend."
So Justin,
Mm,
now every time we have a
Don't
feat
do
of
that.
strength, is the "You're so strong" gonna be played?
quite possible.
You're so strong.